Good morning. Today is the 7th of November 2022. Before I get into what I'm going to get into, I just wanted to wonder out loud if anyone saw the uh, the sky last night. It was a brilliant, crisp fall day, clear as anything out there. And we were up here in the Northern Hemisphere, Ontario in specific, Kitchener in absolute specific. Um, we were given, and I tracked it over 3 hours or so. We were given a nearly full moon with a companion of Saturn to the right, and they just went across the sky. I don't know. For me, the celestial bodies have they put me in a good mood. Um, I don't recall seeing Saturn ever that bright, that mesmerizing, that brilliant. It was cool. I don't know. I actually, with my camera, I did my best to capture as much of it as I can and hope it turned out. One of the shots, I'm sorry I'm carrying on it, but I thought it was pretty cool. When the moon first started rising, it of course came from below and up into this up into the, I was gonna say clouds, but up in the horizon. But as it was on the horizon, it was peeking through the trees, which had lost all their leaves. So there's this Halloween-esque tree with this bright, brilliant moon behind it, through it, and then Saturn just beaconing, come here, come here. I don't know. I obviously I get a real kick out of the moon and celestial objects, but I just wondered if anyone else has seen it. I personally did, obviously, and it's put me in a great mood. That's just the way it works for me. Um, Today, I wanted to comment on someone who had commented to me about their condition, and it got me thinking about my condition. And you know what? You sometimes forget that some people actually have it a little bit worse than you. I am very grateful that the doctor, my surgeon, has been able to take care of the eye, even with the complications that I'm going through now, even the splitting headaches, the vertigo, that sometimes everything is in line and then the next day it's not. But that's me, and at least um, I can get by with a patch or without if I'm willing to see life sometimes blurry, sometimes not. So, but that's me, and my trajectory is pretty good. Unfortunately, the commenter who had commented on their condition, they apparently have glaucoma, if I'm pronouncing that right. And looking it up, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of sympathetic that they are experiencing what they're experiencing. Yeah, mine is something that I've had to live with. My brain has adapted to how I need to live with it, and now it's readjusting to the new normal. But that's okay. I mean, I was given 50-50 chances of success, and I'm moving on to maybe 60% chance of success. That's where I'm at right now. That said, unfortunately, the person who had commented on me, it seems like their surgeon did not, if I'm understanding correctly from what they said, maybe their surgery did not go as well as mine. And I think that that was a point that they're trying to make. In which case, I'm so sympathetic. That was always a possibility for me. And I'm not trying to make this about me. I'm actually trying, believe it or not, to comment on what they were saying, because unfortunately, they now have to wear a patch. They weren't quite clear if the patch is full time or not, if there is a follow up. From what I read about the condition, is it if it gets to the point, and if I'm wrong, I apologize and correct me if I'm wrong, because all I know is what Google tells me. It's a good friend, but it doesn't always tell you everything. the truth, not the truth. That's only the truth, but they might omit stuff. Anyways, my point is that now this person has to wear a patch, and by their description of where they are right now, punctured eye, yikes! Like that's got to be severe. Hopefully, it can be taken care of. That there is a solution for you. I wish you all the luck in the world. I wish I could send you to my specialist. I have a feeling he could help you, but that's just me. What do I know? I'm obviously enamored with the fact of what he's done for me. That said, yeah, if you need to wear a patch, man, or ma'am, I'm not too sure. So I'm not trying to be, I, pronouns are a thing these days. I get it. I don't get it, but I get that it's a thing nowadays. That said, for me, I'm kind of lucky in my 2 cents, and I would hope that they may have gone through. I would hope that they had similar journey to their operation. Mine being, I had to go through 3 different surgeons who denied my surgery because they felt unqualified to do it until I got to the one, my Neil, to the one who actually was willing to do it, even with the 50-50, like I said, the 50-50 chance of success. But he was willing to take it. And like I said, from my vantage point, it's bumped up to 60% chance of success. That's where we're at. Like yesterday, just a quick follow up on, yes, it is all about me, sorry. To the commenter, I wish you all the luck. And I hope that there is a solution for your condition. Good luck. For me, taking it back to me, a couple of days ago, I told you I was doing much better. The alignment all of a sudden kicked in, and now it's little things like reaching for something. All of a sudden, it's in 3D. There, all of a sudden, wow! And it's funny because your brain gets used to interpreting things one way. So when you're reaching for something, even though your brain just goes, okay, you touch it. Sometimes you actually literally have to touch it to know that you've touched it because visually it doesn't line up. Now it does. And obviously it puts a smile on my face because it's the only other way I can describe it is like I see stuff in 3D. When I was at a 3D movies in the past, because my eye, the way it worked is I blinked and it lined up. And then as I used my vision, it would hang out to the left. So blink straight to the left, straight to the left. So when I put on 3D glasses, I could see in I don't know. It's like 3D, not 3D, 3D, not 3D. That was my life before, and now it's 3D. Usually all the time. I'm still getting comes and goes. I still have the overlapping, but when it overlaps, it's slight. So it's not bothersome per se. It is. I still need to wear the patch for this because I need to concentrate, and it flipping from clarity to non-clarities. It's easier with the patch, trust me. And apparently, the commenter, he is now or she is now wearing a patch, and just rock it. Do your best to enjoy it. Anyways, that's it for me for today. Celestial objects last night, fantastic. And I think the full moon in particular is happening in a couple of days, if not tomorrow, maybe 2 days from now. Anyways, I'm really hoping that will dazzle me again. Anyways, that's what's going on behind the patch this morning. I will talk to you guys later.